I want to jump back in time a little, talk about your military career. Super high stress, disposing of bombs. You mentioned you had some anxiety and PTSD afterwards. What was that experience like? Because I think it's very brave to talk about it. It's nothing to be ashamed of.
Right. Well, in the sense that it is a high, being alive today is kind of high risk. You know, there's single moms, people 2 jobs, 3 jobs. You know, we're living in very amazing times, but also trying times. My times in the military, again, for me, a lot of the responsibility was being responsible for people's lives. Right? You're part of a team, but at some point in time, you have to deploy your people, and they're putting themselves in harm's way. You're in harm's way. You know, it's stressful. You're just happy to be home. You're happy to be, you know, in your own bed, things like that. So for me, it was just the pace, because we were never off. We were always on. So that the pace in itself was stressful. For myself, you know, yes, I had to use medications. They were a Band-Aid, but what I know now about myself is if I had a tool like breathing, mindset, meditation, I'd be able to perceive the events way differently. I did well, you know, for sure, but I'd also been able to, as a sports, let's say as an athlete, I'd be able to perform better. I'd be able to handle the stresses. You know, that's why I worked out so much. I lost 50 pounds when I left. I was 225, 230, but you needed that size and mass to move the body armor, the dive tanks, all the amounts of gear that goes with a job like that. But for myself, it was if I had a tool like this, I wouldn't have been as subjected to the cold as I was. I'd be able to recover faster. I'd be able to not resist, but I'd be able to have an adaptation to the environment way faster, way smoother. I'd be able to recover faster. I'd get better sleep. I'd be more resilient to the event, and I wouldn't be as stressed because I wouldn't be taking on all those experiences, events, and emotions. I'd be able to guff them off as they were happening because I'd have a tool to be able to disseminate and delineate those feelings stuck inside. Because at the time, how I did it, I wasn't able to process those experiences and events, and some of them were absolutely tragic and horrible, but I didn't have time to process them.
Just compartmentalizing them,
you hang on,
move on, put your game face
and then on that Monday, when there was tumbleweeds, that's when it started to come out, man, and I'd have meltdowns, and I'm still working it out, man, every day at a time. You know, short fuses, quick to anger, judgmental. These are things that I've worked hard at for the last 12 years now to let go. I feel I am a man who's traveled from bombs to beliefs.